Well, it happened here in this doorway here. It's about 12 months ago today it happened. When you think of all these cameras, which are about, there's one there.
Anything across the road?
There's one over there.
Yeah.
There's a main one which is right just here. There's one over there in
over the fast
society.
food shop, yeah.
There is also one up there.
Yeah. And they look pretty big, substantial
well,
cameras, don't
they're
they?
the main cameras. There's 3 big main cameras there.
Are you angry?
Angry? I'm livid because after 12 months they haven't caught this person.
And all this CCTV, it's,
well,
for
it's
you,
just,
pretty much useless.
Well, it is useless, isn't it? I mean, they haven't caught anybody. As far as me as a father, that is absolutely stupid. Just the words like that when you see all these cameras about. I mean, what are we wasting our money on?
And Aberdeen Council admitted to us that their CCTV is not up to scratch.
Our network is now in need of upgrading. We have started investigations to identify options for replacing the network. It will cost millions to purchase, but CCTV has an important role in fighting crime.
Lucy Newman says Aberdeen's CCTV system did nothing to protect her that night. And the council told us that only 88 of their 396 cameras are monitored, meaning they can't always direct police officers to the scene of a crime underway. And this isn't unusual. We've discovered very few councils can afford the necessary manpower.
And I don't think the public realise how few cameras are actually monitored in real time. And it's often in town centres where it is watched in those circumstances, usually late at night when there are problems, as I say, with drunken disorder and things like that. But nevertheless, the cameras are still rolling, the evidence is being gathered for later investigation. Clearly, one would like more of them to be watched in real time, but they're not.
That excessively high cost of monitoring has led to some radical and controversial solutions. This is footage of immigrants trying to cross the border from Mexico to America. What's remarkable about it is that it was streamed live on the internet by the Texas Border Sheriff's Coalition. They invite the public to log onto the website and report any suspicious activity. Spooky? Well, something similar could soon arrive here in the UK. A British company called Internet Eyes plans to stream live CCTV footage from shops and ask the public to report any crimes.
Well, the idea is that there's thousands of CCTV cameras out there. Very few are being watched. So my idea is very simple. We let the public monitor them over the internet. So they see 4 screens, they can monitor each screen, one changes every 5 minutes so that it doesn't get bored, and then you can just click on if you see something happening, just press the alert button, and that takes a screen grab directly to the person in charge of that camera. And that's where we stop. We don't arrest anybody or do anything more, that's up to the people that are trained. We just alert them to the problem.
Now, Internet Eyes is different to the setup in the States. In one crucial detail, they plan to reward the most successful spotters.
We're putting up £1,000 in the first month. Later, we're hoping to increase that to encourage people to watch and watch vigilantly.
It's a nosy Parker's paradise, isn't it, Tony?
If you want to call it that. I think it's people are fed up of seeing paying more at the shops for their goods because people are stealing. Why shouldn't everybody pay? Why should people get it for nothing? The cameras are out there, why not use them?
Tony Morgan hopes to launch Internet Eyes later this year. But there are other developments in the pipeline that could make the need to monitor CCTV cameras a thing of the past. The industry is investing millions of pounds at the moment in new technology, like this, which can analyse human behaviour and raise the alarm when it spots something suspicious. Peter Houlis runs a company which is at the centre of these new advances, as I'm about to find out for myself.
Right, Morland, simple challenge for you. Typical car park scenario, number of parked cars, one of them is unlocked. All you have to do is find the unlocked one before our software detects you and our operator can zoom in and identify you.
One car out of those 13?
One car.
I'll pull that off.
You'll have to be faster than the software.
Are you about to mobilise the snipers on the rooftop?
We will call up the troops. Control room, are you ready for action?
Control room ready.
Morland, the challenge is yours.
Start with your flashy BM.
As I start to hunt for the unlocked car, the cameras are tracking my movements. There's someone in the control room, but there's no need for them to monitor each individual camera. The software should automatically raise the alarm to anything suspicious.
Have you got him?
Peter, we've got him. We've got him, no problem at all.
Morland, you're caught.
No.
We have you.
Honestly, that quick?
You're caught on CCTV.
So I don't win the lovely Vauxhall Corsa?
I'm afraid not.
How did you get me so quickly?
Come upstairs, I'll show you. Morland, welcome to our room with a view.
Wow. It's impressive, isn't it?
A picture tells a story.
A really good quality. So go on, how did you get me by car 3?
You'll see the software begin to recognise you now. It sees movement in the screen. It's going to ignore it initially because you could be a legitimate car owner going to your own vehicle. By the time you move to the second vehicle, the threshold has gone up, as you can see by the red box. When you get to the third car, you've maximised the threshold and now goes into alarm.
OK, so there's an alarm, and then that allows anybody who's analysing this, watching it, to call the police or to go and visit the offender themselves.
It basically alerts the operator to an unusual event. And in this case, the unusual event is set at loitering around a car park.
It's very clever stuff. The prospect of CCTV detecting suspicious behaviour and raising the alarm without the need for anybody to monitor it will be a significant step forward in fighting crime. But even in its present form and with its present failings, there are many examples where CCTV has proved to be worth every penny.
Good evening. Police hunting the killer of 2-year-old James Bulger said tonight they've made an arrest in connection with his abduction and his murder.
Who could forget the sight of Jamie Bulger's killers, caught on camera, leading him out of a shopping centre? But this is the most compelling justification for CCTV. July 22nd, 2005. The UK is in a state of panic after terrorists attempt to commit mass murder in the capital for the second time in 15 days. The Metropolitan Police Service holds a press conference to appeal for help.
We're going to be issuing CCTV images of 4 men we urgently want to trace in connection with attempts to detonate 4 explosive devices on the transport system in central London yesterday.
Those involved in the hunt for the would-be bombers believe CCTV was essential to the investigation.
We wouldn't have found out so quickly who these people were, where they travelled from and to, looked at where they had left their vehicle, and a whole range of other things associated with the people involved that day. People would have seen on the television the remarkable footage of their movements on that day, and CCTV clearly plays a major part in that investigation.
No question that CCTV is a powerful tool in the fight against terrorism. But to fund this expensive weapon, do we really want the lenses targeting ordinary people, cracking down on dog fouling, dropping litter, and even pulling over for a few seconds to drop off your pregnant wife?
By using CCTV to catch people who park in this area, for example, I think that's just outrageous. Those cameras there are to stop criminals, to stop pickpockets, knife crime. What are they doing? They're picking on people who are just trying to live their daily lives.
Tonight, the Home Office told us that CCTV makes people feel safer and has a high public confidence rating as a crime-fighting tool. Now, if you'd like more information about tonight's programme, just head to our website, itv.com/tonight. Until next week, though, good evening and thanks for watching.
Next tonight, Lisa may need to think about getting herself a lawyer in Emmerdale. Then at 8:30, could David's impersonation plan backfire in Corrie? And later at 9, Callum may wish he'd never got involved in the bill.
It's amazing what you can do with a lick of paint. And right now at Homebase, buy anything from the entire Dulux range, including paint and paint mixing, and get another half price. That's everything, even the new Dulux feature wallpaper. Starts tomorrow for 4 days only at Homebase.
What are you looking at? They're the jeans I would have bought with the money I could have saved on the car insurance if I'd gone to confused.com.
15 minutes could save you over £150. It pays to be confused.com.
Mito Multi-Air. Get to the next level. The Alfa Romeo Mito now with new revolutionary multi-air engine technology.